Hey guys, welcome to our channel. So, we've been doing decoding spin doctors, two princes, and quite frankly, this one's going to be as real as it gets because I'm not sure how to present this. I took a minute to try to think about it, but you'll see what I mean because I myself am not sure what to make of this. So we are winging it. So we've been decoding two princes. We got says to said, ones to one, loves to loved. I think I didn't do this in the last video, but those of you who are following along already know YSIDSSD. We got out of these changes and brought these down. We turned that into numerological numbers. But now it's important to note that we've already ran these letters, YSIDS SD, through the ringers in multiple categories: finance, genetics, chemicals, research groups. That's the important one here, guys, the research groups. Um, and then we ran it also through technology, random hits, translations, and then turned it over to letters or numbers, turned those letters over to numbers, and we've got these numbers to run through genetics, stocks, and or finance, and chemicals. And now we're to the research groups. And I did get this to go forwards through research groups. Um, so, and I say forwards because I did something different this time. Um, we got it to go um, 7194. Now I tinkered with the three letters, and I ended up having to run the four twice and use four letters or numbers, excuse me, because the three numbers weren't really doing anything for me. So we're having to go with the four number codes. And that's where I got my pattern, by the way, of this. So 7194 for research groups ends up with cell penetrating peptides, College of Pharmacy. Then you got Philippos, some name I can't pronounce. And his research focuses on the application of genetic markers, research in the assessment of genetic monitoring groups. So, um, yeah, and then there's more. There's state FIFRA issues research and evaluation group. Um, Association of College and Research Libraries. Yeah, it seems like I'm missing something here. Like there was something, but maybe it was on page 2. But it goes. This goes on for a few pages, guys, and I'll provide the link for the search. And then you got left forward. You take that forward and use it again, and you got 4114, and that comes to South Florida Medical Research. Vikesland Research Group at Virginia Tech, Yoon Research Group, a Chemical Research Group at the University of Colorado, and so yeah, just and then it goes on. And normally, I would say that gets you through going forwards, and then I would start coming backwards. But I thought this was going to be, and I've got a lot of windows open, so I took. Here was our research, and I took and I ran these numbers just like I did, and got the random hits against these research facilities that we found in the letters in the initial decode search. Now, we started with YSI, and I'm going to tell you right now, these things didn't come back to YSI at all. missing 7194, but you got our YSI here, and they were our number one suspect for the quantum computer users, and again the numbers crossed out. But right right below that, long-term effects of dredging and open water disposal and so you got some research here that the number does run to, and looks like another a report. So water monitoring. So, and there's only 2 pages of this stuff, but yeah, you got other companies for water monitoring, and you got an ad for YSI, but yeah, no, and these things do not go back to them. And then if you take 4114, will that go back to them? No. 4114 does not go back to YSI at all. It starts going to other things after you get past YSI. Right here, water quality data for Lake Erie Basin, small watershed. So there's some data. Environmental protection, pesticide monitoring network, and there's 2 pages of this stuff. Yeah, quality water monitoring. So it looks like you have a phone number that might be linked to YSI. So that's interesting. But yeah, beyond that, guys, Vermont.gov, I think they are linked to that. But beyond that, it does not look like these numbers go back to YSI at all. In fact, they're crossed off. Not directly back to them, okay? Not directly. I mean, indirectly, yeah, it looks like they're linked. The number is linked to a document from Vermont.gov, and it looks like they're mentioned in this document, but it doesn't directly go back to them. So then you got, you take the same 7194, and we ran it against American SIDS Institute, because we found that in the original decode. We found SIDS Institute, YSI, and these numbers do not go back to the American SIDS Institute. They're crossed off, and then yeah, it starts to run in health insurance, and then medical and health resources, and it looks like these guys are associated with the American SIDS Institute, but not them. And that's all you had was that 1 page. So it does not run back. And then 4114, same thing. Crosses that off, crosses American SIDS Institute off, and then you start getting results after that. MCH library search. You got a couple pages of that stuff, but no, it does not run back to SIDS, the American SIDS Institute, and that's another thing we found in this. Right here. You know, I can't see my camera right now because I got so that was American SIDS. Now, what we found, DS Research, right? So we ran these numbers against DS Research Center and got nothing. The numbers crossed off. Now, as soon as you get past DS Research Center, you get a result for Patterson Institute for Cancer Research. And DS research centers do research cancer and cancer treatment, remember? So, Cushing syndrome, and then, it just goes on. And there seems to be pages of related stuff, but does not go back to DS Research Center. So, and then 4114, this is all coming forward, guys. I didn't go backwards yet. I'll explain. Does not take you, that's the numbers crossed off, and then as soon as you get past DS Research Center, the next result is the Pancreas Cancer Microenvironment Clinical Cancer Research. And then you get some stuff coming down, computational intelligence, and it goes on, but not to DS Research Center, which was in our initial search. All right. And that leaves you with DSU Research Group and bioinformatics. And 7194 gets crossed right off. Does not go back to SDSU. Does not, crossed off. And as soon as you get past SDSU, Soil and Ecological Research Group, then the number runs to Global Change Research Group. And it seemed to me it ran to a couple of other things, but yeah, it does not run back to SDSU at all. And then you had DSS research, and that was DSS research is here. That came up, and in the initial search, and 7194 is crossed off. Does not run to DSS research. Does not run to DSS research. Number missing. And then once you get past that, differential response bibliography, intelligent support systems for making decisions. So that involves research, reaching shared goals in a higher education, and that is collegiate research. And the numbers start running to stuff after that, but again, not to DSS research. So that leaves you with DI research. And DI research is right here. That came up in our initial search, so we're running the numbers against it. And DI research 7194 our first comes up with nothing. And then you got DI research, but it crosses the number off, and then it runs into other research just fine, but the numbers do not run to DS or to DI research at all, and that leaves you with SY Labs. And they studied microbiology and stuff. And 411, by the way, guys, did the exact same thing. You got research proxies in Alzheimer's disease. You got all sorts of stuff. But as soon as you get to DI research, the numbers cross off. So, well, just there. I mean, that's the only place it is. The numbers cross off. But you can go to all sorts of other research. And SY Labs, They were the ones that studied microbiology and cryobiology and particle technology. The numbers cross off. The numbers cross off. Then you get URDU Lab. It's on YouTube. Then you got research Penn Vet Research Laboratory, Wang Laboratory. And the numbers start going to laboratories. Department of Pathology, the Nunez Laboratory. But in no way does it go back to SY Labs. And 4114 is no different. The numbers cross right off. And you go through SY Labs, and then rapid flood analysis and hygiene monitoring kits, instruments, address SY Lab. What? Rapid flood analysis. Oh, it's in a book. SY Lab. Well, by gosh, maybe it does. It doesn't connect directly to SY Lab, guys. Okay, let me put it that way. It crosses the number off, and then they are mentioned in a book, it looks like. And that's it. So they are mentioned in a book. It looks like to me. Or maybe that's not, because it looks like the lower and upper cases aren't quite right. It looks like SY Lab is all uppercase. But nonetheless, it's there. It's not there. That I'll provide the link. I'll provide the search links, guys. I'm just looking at it now. SY Lab. Oh, maybe it is. Manager, head of microbiology department, range of commercial products. So, yeah, there's a few things here. I don't know if it's the same SY Lab, because this should be SY Lab. SY Labs. So, anyway, guys, yeah. At the very least, they're mentioned in a book. And that's it. So, and that's it. I mean, I don't know what to make of it, guys. The numbers don't run directly to any of these initial research facilities found in the search, and YSI runs through the whole search pretty much. But those numbers don't go back to them, or any of them. And I don't know what to make of it, guys. I don't know. What do you guys think? Maybe they're all sharing a quantum computer. The numbers won't run back to any of them. I mean, quantum computers are probably quite pricey anywhere. No matter what reality you're in, maybe in some reality, they're all sharing the same quantum computer for all I know. It's a thought. 1 second. So, yeah, I'm not sure what to make of that one, guys. But I can tell you the numbers do go to research facilities. The numbers do go to labs and clinics or clinical labs and all sorts of stuff. But they do not go back to any of these research labs found in the initial search for some reason. And that's just forwards. We can either concede that it'll go backwards the same way, or I can do another video taking these all backwards. Or I could move on to technology and random, so we can get to the binary code. But that's going to be it for this one, guys. What do you guys think? That's a little interesting, wouldn't you agree? Especially YSI. I mean, they're all over the whole search, but the numbers will not go back to them. And but we'll see. We'll see about the binary code. I'm not even sure what to make of any of that. I didn't think it was going to be like that. But yeah, they go to all sorts of stuff, but not these things we found in the initial search. So, not sure what to make of that, guys. So, that's going to be it for this one. Thanks for all your thumbs up, thumbs down. Thanks for all your comments, leads, feedback, and subscriptions. And thanks a lot for watching, guys, and let us know what you think of that one. That's a little interesting at the very least. That's maybe that'll be a pattern. And then you have to ask why. Why is that a pattern? Yeah. Maybe they're all using a quantum computer. Maybe they're all using the same quantum computer. I think I said that already, but it might be worth saying again. Quantum computers are very expensive, and there might be, and again, it wouldn't always necessarily have to be somebody in this reality operating it. They could be somewhere else using this reality for a calculation. So in some reality, maybe these facilities do share a quantum computer, and the numbers won't run back to them. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but I'll let this video go at that, and we'll see. Probably won't get through any more today, but we'll see how the rest of this goes, and we're getting down there. I think we could probably let this go at that and then move on to technology and random hits so we can get to binary code and get on to another one. So that's probably what we'll do. So anyway, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Let us know what you think. And for now, you guys have a great rest of your day.